start this fragrance review, before we start this video, I'd like to dedicate this video and take a moment of silence for my love, my long lost loved one, Christopher Wallace. And I'm not talking about Biggie Smalls, y'all. Took a loss this week, but we pushing through it. But I'd like to take a moment of silence for my boy. This is for you, my guy. Hope you're watching. All right. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Even through the tough time, through the losses, we got to push forward. This is another edition of SG. And you were rocking with your boy, Capo. The Capo Armani TV. So we've been talking about fragrances this week, this whole week. We sticking with the actual theme, the House of Cremo. All right, so I went and picked up another one. As I told you guys, this house has about 30 to 40 different fragrances. All right, so guys, if you want to smell good, smell very, very good, for a fraction of what you would spend on like a designer brand, this is a private house, and this is from their reserve collection. All right, their reserve collection. So as we learned from last week, well, actually earlier this week, pardon me, that was Monday when I got the bad news. Brain is a little scrambled, so work with me, y'all. Work with me. Walk with me as I walk through this. But we learned that they number their bottles. So we know that they have about 30 to 40 different fragrances. It would be kind of hard to remember all those different names because they all smell very good. So buying one is usually going to lead to you buying multiples, right? So without having to remember all of the different names, they number the bottles for you. So this is number 13, and the actual scent is called Distillers Blend. So I'm really, really interested to check this out. Distiller Blend, from what the name suggests, this has given me the maker, the nose behind it, their actual blend. And what I've noticed with Cremo in every other house as well. So for all newbies to fragrance, a house is essentially who makes the cologne, right? So let's say you have designer houses like Christian Dior. They're designer because they make more than just cologne and fragrances. They make clothes, accessories, different things like that. So that's a designer brand. If they make more than just fragrances, it is considered a designer brand. It is considered niche, N-I-C-H-E, when they make more than, they only make cologne. That's all that they do. They only make fragrances, and that's where Cremo comes in. So it is a niche house, meaning when you go in the store and you look for Cremo, only thing that you're gonna find is fragrances. They make body washes as well, but that falls right along the line of scents and fragrances. And they're for men. All right, so once again, ladies, I'm sorry, we have not jumped into the ladies sector, but you still can enjoy it if you're looking for something very, very nice to buy that significant other. Could be a gift for dad, could be a gift for your uncle, somebody's birthday's coming up. Either way, you are tuned in to the best fragrance review channel where nothing is biased here. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. I'm simply actually going out and getting you the best scents for the best prices. And that's where the difference in Armani TV comes. We don't just talk about designer stuff here. This bottle ran me 30 bucks, you know? And so even though you can find some designer fragrances, and if you go through my playlist, SG, which is Everyone Should Smell Good, if you go through the playlist, you'll see my earlier videos. So my videos that date back to when I first started collecting last year, year before that, you'll find a lot of discount shopping, you know? So the idea is to smell good. Everyone should smell good, right? But everyone doesn't have hundreds of dollars to always spend on a bottle of cologne. Like brands like Creed, for instance, Tom Ford, who range in the $300 to $400 ranges. So the fragrances that I buy, I will usually show you alternatives to those fragrances. Something that smells just like it for a huge fraction of the price. All right, so my guy Hassan Campbell in the building. Peace and love, my guy. Peace and love. Glad you tuned in to the show. We're talking about men's fragrance reviews today. Again, guys, the line is Cremo. All right. This is from their Reserve collection, and the scent is Distillers Blend. So, the fragrance that we reviewed earlier this week, in which I'll grab that bottle. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, pardon my interruption brief. So the fragrance that we reviewed earlier this week, Palo Santo. This is another flanker from the Cremo line, another scent from the Cremo line. You'll hear me use words like flanker. Flanker is essentially in the fragrance world. Let's say, for instance, you have Giorgio Armani, or no, the best example I can give, flankers, Polo. We all know Polo, classic. You got the green bottle with the gold top. Everybody smelt it. Your dad probably smelt like it, or your grandfather, somebody old school. It's a very classic smell, and we know about it. We also know about Polo Blue. They've got Polo Black. They've got Polo Red, Orange. Essentially, those are called flankers. When a house releases multiple scents from the same line, they're all considered flankers. Giorgio Armani does the same with Armani Code. You have Armani Code Profumo, you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. So those are essentially flankers. And usually flankers come out when a scent is really popular. Really popular scents, they get flankers. And why? Because customers buy it a lot. They like it. They want to keep buying and smelling like that scent, right? Because it smells good. So what the company does is they entice you. So they make different versions of it to give you options. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, also to expound upon the smell. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you like that one, we added a little ginger to this one. You know what I'm saying? Just to mix it up. How do you like that? And essentially, that'll take to a particular nose. Somebody's going to like that original scent mixed with the new ginger or whatever the case may be. So that's a flanker, guys. And again, I'm going over these terms because as I'm going through these fragrance reviews, you may have somebody watching for the first time, so you get a chance to learn more than just what the fragrance that we're talking about today smells like. You can, you know, learn how to understand, because I'm sure that you're watching other channels, other fragrance reviews channels, like my boy Jeremy Fragrance. Shout out to the king of the fragrance review community, Jeremy Fragrance, who actually inspired the look. You know what I'm saying? I thought they, you know, dress up the look more, even though I come from a corporate background. As you guys know, I'm a banker for Wells Fargo. So essentially, this is like my work costume. You'll always see me suited, or when you see me suited, you probably can guess I just came from the office. You know what I'm saying? Briefcase is here in the background. You know what I mean? Just in case, you know what I mean? I need to get serious with y'all. And that's how it's looking. And that's how it's going down. There you go. That's what it is. There you go, right there. So that's how we do that. So yeah, Cremo Palo Santo. I've been wearing this since Monday. It's Wednesday. So yes, go to watch the video. You know what I'm saying? This is a live stream, so I'm not editing this or throwing anything in it, or else I would have threw in my reaction when I first sprayed this. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, ridiculous. Everything from Cremo, very, 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 very special. Magnifique, great smelling fragrances. It's hard to say what they smell like because they're essentially their own thing. It's a niche line. Cremo makes their own fragrances. And again, you can find these in a Walgreens, a CVS, anywhere that has a men's body wash or a men's care section, they're more than likely going to carry Cremo. The bottles are usually $30 to $40 in the store, but you can go to cremo.com, you know what I'm saying, and check their website out to see if they have any sales running. But I think that 25 to 30 bucks, you know what I'm saying, for a very good smelling fragrance, and the quality. See, this is not dollar store, you know what I'm saying, where you smell. It may be their version of a very high expensive cologne, but then the majority of it smells like alcohol, you know what I'm saying? Nah, very good balance of rich notes and quality oils, you know what I'm saying, in notes that are actually comprised of these fragrances. So yes, the Palo Santo, I'm smelling like this right now. It lasts me all day, and You know what I'm saying? I put this on about 7 in the morning. I'm usually getting home around 6 in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? It gives me an all-day last, great longevity. The sillage, it leaves a very nice sillage. You know what I mean? The ladies at work, you know, I work around, you know, women in the bank. They're always telling me, oh, we know when you in the building, we, you know what I'm saying? We look, you know, for your cologne or your scent. It smells very good. And, or I'm always getting compliments. Very good compliment getter. Great sillage, great longevity. Overall, for 30 bucks, a fragrance that's gonna last you about 6 to 8 hours all day. Again, you can't beat it. And then again, it smells really, really good. Doesn't give you a smell like something else, unless, of course, there's something else out there that it just happens to smell like. You know what I'm saying? But I do know that the other bottle, this is my third Cremo fragrance. So this makes number 3 out of their 30-something collection, so I have plenty more to go. But the first one that I bought, Silver Water and Birch, in which I won't run back there and get that bottle. I'm tired of running to the back already, y'all. Told you I got, you know, some things going on. I want to get straight to the meat and potatoes of this video and keep it moving. I'm already giving you guys, you know, this extra, the Palo Santo anyway. So, but the Silver Water and Birch that I have back there, it does give me reminiscence of Creed's Silver Mountain Water, in which, again, you can listen to the name Silver Mountain Water with Silver Water Birch. So essentially, you know what they were going for there. So that's Cremo's version of the Creed Silver Mountain. You know what I'm saying? So very, very nice, but there's something with Cremo that I'm noticing. I don't know exactly what note it is. As we know, they do put the notes on the side of the box. So we're going to read off these notes in a minute, but I'm trying to figure out what note they put in their cologne, because there's something about them that makes them, you know, it's Cremo. It's the same way with any other house that I have. My house from Parfums Abuson, all right, where they have the salted vetiver, the plush leather. I'll show you guys, or you can look up those fragrance reviews. But that house, I know that cologne when I smell it, because there's just a distinctive note. It's and I think with that one, Parfum Abuson, it may be, it's not Ambroxan. It's like an amber. It's like an amber note that's very, which is probably why the noun, it is well with the name. They have a plush leather and then a liquid amber. Yes, I think it's the amber in that cologne that makes it something the way you could tell Parfums Abuson. Let's say if we talking music, you know, a Diddy, or let's say even a Pharrell or Neptune's beat, just based on the drums, you know what I'm saying, the beats, the little sounds that they choose to put in there, the spaced out, you know, Neptune sort of sounds. Same thing with fragrances. They was getting a call. Definitely gotta call my man back. And please, guys, if you watch him, if you actually, you know what I'm saying, friends or family, you got the notifications on, you know that I'm live, please. You know what I'm saying? No calls during the live, please. Just throws everything off. But you know a fragrance line based on the particular note that they choose to use in all of their fragrances. The notes may be comprised different, but there's something in all of them that that company continues to use that gives it their signature smell. And Cremo, I'm on you. I'm on you. I'm on you. I'm going to figure it out. But let's go ahead and bust this baby open. I've done 14 minutes of talking already, and we haven't even looked at the notes. Let's get this cellophane off of there. Y'all know how we do that. Nice, simple black bottle. Black box, pardon me. A little ASMR for y'all. All right. So in the top notes, we got some top notes, Kentucky bourbon. That's why I was so excited, because of what's in it. I was so excited to say it. My words got jumbled there, y'all. Top notes, Kentucky bourbon. You see that? Focus up on that. Focus, focus, focus. It ain't gonna focus, but it's all good because we live. The middle, some smoked vetiver. And in the base, American oak. All right, so if you know my scent palette, there go that cellophane. About to slip and bust my. But if you know my scent palette, I am a huge gourmand freak, fan, whore, whatever you want to call it. I love gourmand scents. Gourmand. You think food, gourmet. Things that smell like food. So when I see notes like Kentucky bourbon, smoked vetiver, even the American oak, I get excited. And oak, of course, is not food, but I know what oak smells like. I know, you know what I'm saying? We're going for like a natural vibe here, but mixed with like a bourbon. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different fragrances that, believe it or not, have wine and liquor, or alcohol, spirits, whatever you want to call it. Those sort of notes, like rum, may be included in a fragrance, or in this case, bourbon. You know what I'm saying? So even cognac, I've even seen. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on who comprised the fragrance and what they were going for. So I'm definitely interested to see what this smells like. So we got, without further ado, all right, we're gonna see what this do. Without further ado, we're gonna see what it do. So for the first time around, I'm seeing a black top. So I'm already seeing something different, and this could be because it's from the Reserve collection. Matter of fact, I got the other box right here. Hold on. You see it? But yeah, no, both from the Reserve collection. So this is the Palo Santo. I always keep my boxes, same as with my sneakers and my shoes. Keep the box, y'all. It's a great way to reserve. But it's still a clear bottle. So the top is black. On this one is silver, and on my silver birch water, it's silver water birch. It's also a silver top as well. That's why I was surprised to see the black top. So I'm already feeling special, y'all. I'm already feeling like this is gonna be something special, because we got a black box compared to the normal blue box. We got a black box, black top. It's feeling like black. I should have wore a black top. You know what I'm saying? It's feeling like that sort of special affair. Pardon me, I gotta keep fixing my pocket square. This is one of those really, really silky, smooth joints. Keep sliding down. But yeah, the gentleman's look, just to give you guys the setup today. You know what I'm saying? We got a nice, solid, but we got a polka dot sort of look going on with the tie. Half Windsor. Well, actually a four in hand Windsor. All right. Nice spread collar shirt. Look at the textures in that. Okay. Baby blue with the red, burgundy-ish sort of cranberry accents. All right. My boy Tech Weezy just checked in. Salute in the chat. Everybody in the building. Salute. All right. And that's how we doing it. Red pocket square with the nice navy blue trim. Of course, I'm repping the company. Shout out Wells Fargo. Got the Stagecoach on the lapel. Very nice setup. Cool suit. This is like a smart suit. Slim fit. All right. The shoes are Bally. I'll show you guys that real quick. Let's flip that. The shoes are Bally. And I definitely went with like a charcoal, real subtle design sort of sock. But real calm, you know what I'm saying? Real calm. This is how I think gentlemen should look, especially if you're talking about men's fragrances. But me more so, I'm actually trying to inspire the youth. You know what I mean? I still get it down. I got a bunch of Nike Techs, Balmains. I got 2 pair of Marys. You know what I'm saying? All the latest Jordans. That's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? But we can always advance, you know what I'm saying, and level up in life. And I definitely think that this is a level up. Some of my ties cost literally what a pair of my Jordans cost. So don't think that, you know what I'm saying, while you can still shop, you know what I mean? I'll show you guys as well. We're going to start getting into those segments as well, where you can shop with Armani. I got a segment called Getting Dressed with Armani. If you follow my Instagram, at Capo Connected, Capo, K-A-P-O, Connected, K-U-N-N-E-C-T-E-D, all one word. Follow me on there, and you'll literally get to see my daily routine and how I'm putting it all together and how everything comes together. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have different segments just to show the youth, you know what I'm saying, from my neighborhood. I'm from 163rd Street in Eagle, 163rd and Eagle in the Bronx. So, you know what I'm saying? Not too far removed ever, just because I'm living where I'm living now in the South. Have a beautiful home, beautiful apartment. You know what I'm saying? We doing very well. You know what I mean? And this is just a PSA that you could do it too. You could do it too, coming from the same exact background, and probably have done a lot of things that some of you guys haven't done. So when you think that it's not possible, you know what I'm saying? Trust and believe. I got some information for you. So always tune in. Make sure your post notifications are on. You know, leave comments down below. I'm very interactive with my fans, you know what I'm saying? My subscribers, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of you guys if you're a fan of me. All right? So we all just showing love to each other. But let's get into what this smells like. I got a feeling this is going to be some crack, some fire, y'all. Like what I'm sipping right here, which is some fine Taylor Port. You know, that's usually what I'm doing after work. I have me a nice wind down. And, you know, think about the day's winnings. You know what I'm saying? I try not to focus on any of the negative. Although, you know, we're humans. You're going to have your negative thoughts. But I'm here to tell you, and I'm one to tell you, that a positive thought is 1 billion, trillion, super, whatever, zillion times stronger than any a million, zillion negative thoughts. Just one positive thought. So think more positive than negative. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have your situations, but try not to let them overwhelm you to where you know, you falling into what your situation is presenting to you. You're not your situation. You know what I'm saying? It's a circumstance. You're going to get through it. You're going to work through it and keep it pushing. But let's spray this and see what this smells like. All right. Distillers Blend, y'all. Here we go. First spray. Hand is nice and clean. No scent on it. Let's see what this smells like. Nice. Sprayer is nice. Okay, Kentucky bourbon. Again, top notes, Kentucky bourbon. Middle notes, smoked vetiver. And then the base, some American oak. Okay, I'm already getting whiffs. Definitely get that smoked vetiver. Okay. Decent. I've smelled, okay. Hold on, it's still drying, still hitting me. I have something back there that smells like this. Very clean, off the top, very, very clean. This is like shower gelish, yeah, as I would call it. Definitely not Palo Santo. This is not this at all. Doesn't smell the same. This is more my type of vibe. This one right here is nice, but just it's kind of giving me basic vibes. Like it's clean. Let me let it dry down, because you know, a scent's dry down, which is why, you know, they open how they open, and this is why you never rub a fragrance together. You know what I'm saying? You notice when I spray it on my hand, I spray it and then that's it. I didn't rub it to this hand. There's no need to. Because if I wanted some on this hand, I would simply spray this hand. Never mix a fragrance together. There's the reason why it has notes. If you mix it together, you just took all three of these notes and blended it and made your own scent, essentially. Just let it naturally play out. There's a reason why you have 3.4 ounces in here as well. Stop being so damn cheap and, you know, spray every area where you want to spray. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So no need to spray and then you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, consolidate. Like, what the hell are you consolidate? Think about it. You've been taught the wrong way. So now that I'm telling you why you're doing that as well. It's somebody thinking that, you know what I'm saying, they could consolidate or keep most of the fragrance by simply dabbing the other areas of their body. You're not going to get maximum coverage, you know what I'm saying, as you would if you're spraying yourself properly. And to be honest with you, you only need about 6 to 7 sprays max. 6 to 7, especially depending on the concentration of the cologne. Now, these are eau de toilettes. I have yet to see a eau de parfum from Cremo. These are all eau de toilettes. All right, so eau de toilette meaning basic concentration. You know what I'm saying? Again, I get 6 to 8 hours on this, but with an eau de parfum, you might literally smell the cologne the next day. So eau de parfum is the highest concentration. It's much, much stronger. So when you look at the bottle and when you're buying your colognes, make sure that you're paying attention to whether you're buying an eau de toilette or an eau de parfum. Some scents don't come in an eau de parfum. The company may only make a eau de toilette for that, you know, particular fragrance, which is absolutely fine. A lot of designer brands, I noticed, they offer, you know, they give you the difference and offer both eau de toilette, and eau de parfum. Me personally, I don't have a preference, even though, well, I guess I would be, yeah, no, I definitely would be lying. So I take that back. I would prefer eau de parfum because I don't like reapplying certain scents that only last 3 to 4 hours, and I'm at work for an 8 hour day. Now I got to keep the scent in my drawer or pack it in my bag or something like that because I want to reapply so that I smell good throughout the whole day. So that's essentially why you have to experience a fragrance. That's why you're buying different fragrances. You know what I'm saying? You may fall in love with one, it smelled really good, or a particular friend, significant other, may have fallen in love with one, and now they want to smell like, but when you do switch it up and you decide to buy a new cologne and you find something else that you like, experience the fragrance. You know what I'm saying? Let it sit with you. That's why I like to wear, I get a new bottle of cologne, I like to wear it for the whole week, even though I have close to 200 bottles. So there's always that urge to smell like something different each day. But the only way to really learn a fragrance is to wear it. You know what I'm saying? And at times you got to give it a good 2 days, 3 days, maybe even 2 to 3 months worth of wearing it. You know what I'm saying? This Palo Santo, I've been wearing this since Monday. And that's very rare. Very rare I buy a cologne in like 3 days straight. You know what I'm saying? Been rocking it out. And had no plans to switch it up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give this one a wear tomorrow just because, we got it today. And I want to really let it sit with me and, see what's what. But let's see. Now I need to dry it some more. Okay, so I definitely get the bourbon as well. The bourbon and the smoked vetiver is really what pops in this. I was just thinking that the combo would, you know what I'm saying, be a little bit different, a little bit more rugged because of the bourbon and the oak, you know what I'm saying? But it's actually like real smooth and very, very clean. It's not a bad scent at all. It's not a bad scent at all. I don't want, because my enthusiasm is not as high as it was for Palo Santo. Palo Santo, it was that high because when you're blind buying, this is another fragrance term, blind buying. That's buying the scent without having smelled it in the store. A lot of stores have testers out of whatever scent that you're looking to buy. But again, when you're in a CVS or a Walgreens, a pharmacy in particular, it's no test of scents. You seeing what you see, which is why it makes sense that they have the notes on the outside to give you an idea of what it smells like, but you never know until you get home and unbox it and then smell it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that, in my mind, I was expecting something else, but again, at the same time, it has nothing over Palo Santo except that I just like the fragrance, the note breakdown in Palo Santo. That's more of a gourmand. The only gourmand thing really in the scent is the Kentucky bourbon. And so I guess I was just thinking that it would smell like something different. But this is actually really, really clean. Really good. Really, really good. I'm going to definitely wear it to work tomorrow. I'm interested to see what the longevity is on this. On a scale from 9 to 10, I would definitely give this a strong 7. Time of the year that you could wear this: summertime, spring is coming about. It's a real clean, like a fresh sort of smell. Easily could be an everyday scent. Easily could be any gentleman's like everyday scent. This wouldn't offend anybody at work. This wouldn't offend on an interview. This wouldn't offend on a date. Your significant other may come to love it. You know what I'm saying? Love this smell on you. This is one of those fragrances. And that's what it is. With Palo Santo, or the fragrances that I generally love, they're scents that okay, that smells like Armani. I feel like I'm one of a kind. You know what I'm saying? So the fragrances as well, they kind of match with my swagger. He looks like what he smells and smells like what he looks, if that makes any sense. With this one, it's like anybody could pull this off, but not everybody can pull off Palo Santo. Sure, you can smell good, but if your look is not matching what Palo Santo smells like, or any other fragrance that I actually really, really love, then you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you guys the gems. So, you know what I mean? It's up to, to you to actually put the whole project together. It's one thing to smell good, and we know the number 0 rule of smelling good is to what? Wash your ass. Do not apply fragrance, guys, if you have not, showered or, some sort of washing up for the day. You know what I'm saying? You want to be clean before you go to smell clean, especially with this sort of fragrance right here. This gives off that fresh, it's kind of aquatic. It's kind of aquatic. Like, I'm getting blue vibes, water, ocean, bubbly, really, really, really clean. Really clean. And again, I just sprayed it, so it's only been on for the matter of the last 2 or 3 minutes that I've been talking about it. But I'm interested to see what it smells like in the next hour. You know what I'm saying? As the fragrance dries down, it goes into a whole different note. So I may only be smelling the top half right now, which is the Kentucky bourbon, with a mixture of the vetiver and the oak that's in the base. But as the fragrance dries down, you know what I'm saying, it goes through its different layers and its different phases. So you get a chance to experience all the different notes. So I'm interested to see what this smells like in the next hour as it dries down more. But it's like tranquilizing almost. Really nice smell. Really nice smell. And anybody, again, any gentleman can pull this off. Easily could be a year-round scent. Something that, if you're in the office or, you work in retail, no matter what your position is, you'll smell good wearing Distillers Blend, which is more than likely why they named it that. So again, going back on the playing on the name distiller, it's like, a distiller is a person who makes, I think it's like wine or, which is wine, okay, the Kentucky bourbon being in it, duh. So a distiller's blend is like their special, you know what I'm saying, mix. You know what I mean? So let's say, for instance, if we talking rum, you know what I'm saying, the distiller's rum would be whoever the maker is, their particular, you know what I'm saying, they may add a little cinnamon, or they may have let it sit, for a particular amount of time, whatever makes it the distiller's blend. So again, in this case, it makes sense now with the Kentucky bourbon being, a liquor, that being in the top half. And a lot of Cremo scents, again, this is number 13, well, I think this is 14, number 18. Palo Santo's number 18. So yeah, this being number 13 out of the collection. And with them having about 30 to 40 different fragrances, I've seen bourbon, rum, you know what I'm saying, used in their, their lineup of notes. So I'm thinking that whoever is comprising the nose behind their fragrances, I'm thinking that they're a person who definitely likes to get down what they get down. If you understand what I'm saying, like I'm getting down right now. Some good old red wine, that New York Taylor Port. You know what I'm saying? So salute, cheers to everybody out there. Thank you guys for watching. We're about to wrap this one up. Be sure to hit the like button. Go ahead and leave a comment down below if you have any experience with the Cremo line in general. You know what I'm saying? Name your favorite Cremo line. If you do know about this fragrance line and you have any in your collection, the collection is just growing and growing and growing. We try to add something new to it. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, I'll be more engaged with you guys as the weeks and months to come. Again, took a loss on Monday, so pardon if my enthusiasm is down a bit. But, we're pushing right through it. Definitely pushing through it. And I appreciate you guys, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Whether you were live in the building with me or you watched it on the actual recap. Be sure to definitely give, once again, a like, comment, and subscribe. Armani TV, we out. Peace.